I've always wanted to do this, like, from a very young age. And I think I would see people with, like, the mic packs on, like stadium tours. Yeah. And I was like, I just want to have the mic.
What up, guys? We're back with another edition of Behind the Artist, powered by New Balance. My name is A.Girl, and today we are here with boy Soda.
Yo, how we doing?
Hey, Pookie.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, we're here. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Obviously, I know you, but yarn to the people.
I'm boy Soda. My name is Bray. I'm Samoan Australian, based here in Sydney. I make R&B soul music, and I get to go to work with my friends today.
Hey! For the people at home, let them know how this journey of you becoming an artist, becoming boy Soda, came about.
I've always wanted to do this, like, from a very young age. And I think I would see people with, like, the mic packs on, like stadium tours. Yeah. And I was like, I just want to have the mic. Yeah. I just want to have the little Britney mic or whatever. Yes. Like, I think I was really attracted to the idea of being an entertainer, and then kind of growing up, I found my way through the music as well, and just like have loved that ever since I started exploring it. So I think it's always been an option, or like my option A with no plan B kind of thing to do this. And it's just always something that I like, been in musical spaces, like, I don't know, did like little local theater productions as a kid, and I had very supportive parents, and they're like, do the talent show, you know, just get good at being on stage. And, you know, you go through all of these things, and kind of moved to Sydney, and now I've found people that love music as much as me and like the same kind of music as me, and people I feel very seen by. So it's always just been the thing that I'm striving for. Like, I've never wanted to be anything else in my life, and I know that that'll be my deathbed regret if I get there. I'm like, you didn't try to do that thing. So just like the fact that I'm here today, and like I get to do music as my job, or I just get to make music is the best thing ever.
All right, so we're kitted out. We're in the ABZORB 2000s, and New Balance's foundation is craftsmanship. Speaking about craftsmanship, chat to me about Soulstar.
Making that album was just one of the greatest joys of my life, I think, because, like, speaking of craftsmanship, everyone that is kind of involved is such a dedicated person to their own 100. Respectful craft, or the thing that they do. You know, Hugo's the best drummer because he really like is in rooms by himself doing crazy drills. Like, Lani's the best bass player because like Lani nice with it in closed rooms. Like, everyone in their own right, you know, really focuses on this thing because they love it the most. And then by some miracle, we were all born at similar times so that we could be friends and like share rooms together as well, you know? And like, I take my craft so seriously, like more than anything in my life, probably. Like, it's my passion. I think being able to translate your emotions into something that not only feels good, but is like, I don't know, listenable or enjoyable, or just makes you feel something, is such a like incredible process to go through. And, you know, I'm so dedicated to that, and all you ever want. And I think the thing that makes you feel seen as like a creative is to be around other people that have the same relationship with like dedication. Those little moments, like the breakfast before the sessions, the like, we finish at 3 a.m. and we're just gonna be on the balcony smoking until 4, because like it's basically morning anyway. Like, that's the kind of essence that was weaved through Soulstar. Like, this unspoken, intangible thing of just like togetherness, I think, is 100. Like why it's musically so good, and also why I felt, I don't know, safe enough to finish that music around everyone. Like, they're really hard songs to write, a lot of them. Like,
I remember the first time hearing Platonic and Sacred. I think I came in like one morning, and it was just Finbar, and he had been mixing, I think, from the night before into the morning. And I came in and I just heard the and it was just me and him, and I was just like, I'm just gonna go outside. I'm like, when did he make this? And I just remember feeling like, wow, I don't think I've ever heard Bray like this before, ever. One of my favorite songs.
I haven't cried. There's kind of like a good signifier if the song was right for the album for me is if I cried when I was writing it. Like, because you just dig deep enough that you just hit that spot where you're like, oh, like that's the core of like what 100. I'm writing about, you know. It's like, and as an artist, that's also the greatest part of the process for me. It's like you sit down, you think you've got a clear head, but when you start writing, whatever has been left unattended in your brain or that needs to be talked about or processed, it comes out on paper and you're like, oh no, okay, like let's get this out.
It's genuine flow state.
Yeah.
You just start
and
going.
It's catharsis. Like,
yeah. I want to circle back to A Father's Heart. I feel like that song is very important. You touched on it a little bit. But I want to know, did your dad listen to it? And when he did, what was the conversation? What were the feelings? Like, what was brought up?
Oh, that one lived with us for a while. As soon as I made it, texted it to the family chat with like the lyrics and the track, or the demo or whatever. And I knew they needed the lyrics because I was probably talking too fast for Mum to understand. She'd be like, he's talking too fast, I didn't get all the words.
What is this rapper stuff?
Exactly. It feels like everything has happened exactly how it's supposed to happen, and you know, I know my responsibilities, and just being able to say things out loud.
Yeah.
Unspoken things.
100%.
Like, Father, I see your soul. See you caught in the middle. Like, it was about him having to essentially cut his family off to choose to like build this new healthy life with me, my sister, and my mum. And it's like, I see your soul. I know the fracture and the dissonance that must have caused, how hard it must have been, you know, to set such strict and unforgiving boundaries with people that are your blood. Like, so just understand it, to talk about it feels like it's been acknowledged in the most permanent way that I can acknowledge it, you know? And I'll always talk about it. You know, I'm sure there'll be a Father's Heart on every album where I'll check in with everyone and be like, this is where I'm at with it now, you know? Like, and I'm really excited to
I think that's a beautiful way to
do
go
that and watch all of these things unfold. It's like Soulstar really feels like this basis of like, okay, everyone, I've really figured out who I am and I have this sense of self. Everything from Soulstar is like gonna be born from Soulstar, you know? Like, it's the blueprint for like how I want to articulate myself and express myself for my entire life now. So being able to create a song like Father's Heart and feel like we got it right is a huge relief.
So you've done the performance, everything's wrapped. You're waiting side stage, waiting for them to call you out. Did you think in a million years when they were like, okay, this is the winner of Boy Soda, did you think that was a possibility for you?
Possibility for sure.
Yep.
Like, definitely had the self-belief to be like, you know, we're here for a reason. If we get it, that'd be great. But I'd completely let go of like the results, to be honest. Like, I didn't want to be disappointed or even like too excited for it, because it feels like the fact that you're there, that you're nominated is an amazing thing, you know. And that's you could have a 3-day party just to celebrate that. And to get there is a result of so many other wins, you know?
100%.
So to get there and lose an award and then to feel like that in any way, even for a second, negates all of the hard work that got you there is just like something I wasn't willing to tolerate, you know? So within myself. So I was really fine with, and had no expectations. There wasn't like, oh, I feel like I've got a good chance, or like, oh, I feel like it's maybe gonna be this person. I was just fully surrendered to it, you know? I was like, today I get to go and play at the ARIAs. That is a crazy sentence to be able to wake up and say. So let's go do that and then see what happens after. And then they called it out and you're like, whoa, shit. You know, and we were all very like neutral and just like ready for whatever. And then even my manager looks at me, he's like, oh, and I go, oh. I didn't have anything prepared either. So I kind of got up there and blacked out and then was like, hope that went well. Like, but it was just, was fine if we won it, if we didn't win it. Like, everyone there was a great representation of the music that's being made.
Culture, identity, style, I feel like they all really mean a lot to you. Sit in the same box. You're a very intentional person. But let's start with style. How did you develop the Boy Soda style? Because I feel like it is a thing. Like, whenever I see a tie now, the ties, Boy Soda, to a T.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think that, like, particularly for the album, the style. I just wanted to have like a uniform to like to hold the era through, you know. But it was kind of like the shirt and the tie most of the time. But I just like that about rollouts and when people are delivering their creative worlds. It's like there's one character, and you know, like when you watch Tyler's stuff, Tyler the Creator, you know that that's him every time, like, because you kind of recognize him from the last video. You're like, oh, that's that guy, and it helps build eras and worlds and stuff. So I think I was very intentional about that and wanting it to look and feel like the music did as well. But I don't know, it's just like, I just think of it as I like curating things. Like I like curating my body and putting things on. Like I couldn't tell you my favorite pieces from the Archive spring summer collection of this and that or whatever. Or but I don't know, it feels like the very basic way to like leave the house feeling good, you know.
100%.
It's like
you owe it to yourself.
you feel good, you feel confident, like you feel like people are going to look at you with a certain sense of respect, or just like bare minimum, like, oh, he's got his shit together. Like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it's like my armor for the day.
Well, that's us. We're finished. We're wrapped up. Behind the artist, Boy Soda. Thank you to Complex. Thank you to New Balance. Anything else you want to say?
Love you.
Need you.
Bye.